Crimson King says, I just stopped playing after the nerf. A lot of people have told me that. A lot of people, a lot of tricksters in particular have said, I've just stopped playing the game because of the nerf. And it really sucks because that nerf, the fact that they did that nerf shows me that whoever is deciding the nerfs that people can fly does not have a lot of experience doing this well. And that sucks. Because that means whoever is leading that, whoever's at the helm of that, not only doesn't really know how to do this, but also doesn't really go with the concept of let's do it right. So it's not good. It's not a good outlook for the future. And by the way, this is a good time to mention. The nerfs that they put in were needed. Let me say that right now. I'm not saying that the nerfs they put in were not needed. What I'm saying is that you have to understand the culture of your community, and there is a way to do your nerfing that will get people on your side, and there is a way to do those exact nerfs that will lead to an exodus of your game. And unfortunately, they did the latter. And the problem is that nerfing is a two-part process. The first part is deciding the actual numbers behind it, and the second part is deciding how to do it while still making your players have fun. And the problem is that they didn't even give any attention to the second part. For instance, let me give you an example. You never nerf a game heavily when you have a game-breaking bug still active in it. That's one kind of like obvious thing that they didn't do. You don't nerf your game when there is a bug preventing people from playing your game. That is insanity. That's just like, because imagine the people that got nerfed and then lost all their gear. It's just like, at that point you think the company is messing with you, you know? Like it doesn't even make any sense. And the second thing is, if you want to nerf a company, or if you want to nerf a build heavily, you don't do it all at once. And if you're going to nerf a class heavily, do it over time, communicate with your community about it, and then most importantly, like, balance the nerf with other things. If you're gonna take the fun away, give the fun in other ways. So now in defense of the company, they did put in a patch that the reason that the damage was so high was because of a bug. And you know, that's fair. That's fair. But on that note, that's still kind of like, it's still kind of their issue to deal with. That's not the player's issue to deal with. That, you know, in that case, it's even more important that they do it slowly and over time, because it's the kind of thing, especially when the game just came out, because like you've got a lot of other issues to fix with the game. Take care of those and then slowly take those nerfs down. It's not like these people that have the issue are gonna, like, you know, be pulling out more legendaries or getting more loot. Sure, they're gonna be overpowered for a little bit, but hey, is that really such a bad thing if they're having fun? Considering other classes can solo that stuff too, is it really a bad thing if they're having a good time? You know, like, maybe it's a PvE game, dudes. You don't have to do that. Like we've said multiple times during this kind of mini rant that I'm on, especially in a game like this, it's so much more important that you're having fun than it is things are balanced. And if the game has already been away for like, or if it's already been in for a week, if everyone has made builds around that, like, it is so much more important that people want to enjoy the game and have fun than it is to be perfectly balanced. Yeah. So anyway, it's yeah. And again, and I want to stress again one more time, I think the nerfs are deserved. And I think that over time they absolutely should have done the nerfs. But I do not think that they should have done them how they did overnight, essentially, and especially while there were game-breaking bugs in it. I think that alone is just like, what are you thinking, man? And to do a nerf that heavy this early in the game cycle, that's going to make a lot of people worried. Like, do they know what they're doing? Am I just going to make a build and wake up tomorrow and it's going to be completely nerfed because the devs felt it was overpowered? Like, it's just... it's not good. Anyway, enough ranting. There you go. I'm done. I'm only saying all this because I want this game to do well, and I hate seeing so much negativity over this stuff. I like the game, dude, and it sucks when everyone's so frustrated over things that are kind of like they're all shouting the same thing with the same voice, and it's like the devs aren't listening. Telma says all games suck. No, I don't even think the game sucks. Yeah, I don't even think the game sucks. In fact, I have a lot of fun in this game. Yeah. I don't want to see them ruin a good thing. I have a lot of fun in this game. I think with some changes and some fixes and some adjustments, it could be really, really cool. It already is pretty damn cool. Ooh. Am I having fun now, though? I am. But it's important to mention. Here's the thing, though. Yes, I'm doing okay with the nerfs. But I also play this game 4+ hours a day. I've got over 70 hours in it. I've got a near perfect build. And I wish I could say that every person that plays this game has this opportunity, but they don't. So it's not really fair to say, well, Cohh, you're doing fine, because the average player is not. So, you know, that's very, very important to keep in mind. And even, like, I've had some... dude, if I didn't have this shotgun... if I didn't have this particular shotgun, I couldn't do this bleed build, and I'd be having a much harder time. Much harder time. Because the DPS buffs they did for Trickster dramatically affect Perpetuum motion builds, because you can't get the kills to keep your rate up. So this is definitely a little bit better, because it's a lot more forgiving. But the previous build that I was doing, post-nerf, people can tell you I rage quit the first night that I played it. I was just like, this sucks. I just stopped playing. And it took me going back and like changing my build to start having fun again. Yep. True story. Again, because the nerfs were so freaking like boneheadedly heavy-handed. Dude, Cohh, you trivialized pretty much every single battle in the game right through Expedition Tier 5 before you slowed down. I wouldn't go that far. I died plenty of times when I would go upward. Bearded Spider, did you watch the playthrough, or are you just saying that? Because there were numerous times that I would go up in World Tier and die 10+ times to an area. Like, that happened frequently during my gameplay. Frequently. That happened almost every time I jumped to World Tier. Do you remember that? And then even when I got to the earlier tiers, dude, I got to T9 and I had to completely change my build. Because I couldn't, dude, I got to a wall when I got to, what was it, T9 or T11 or T10? Where I could not continue. Nothing I did would get me through it. I had to completely change my build because my current build just wouldn't cut it. And that was before the nerfs. That was before the nerfs. So like, it absolutely can happen. That was pre-nerf. But yeah, there was a time when I was having a real hard time with my class. a super hard time. Have a nice day, ladies. I can't get past World Tier 10s. It's crazy, Mike. Oh, but Classic crazy. God, that swipe hurts. Is there any creature? Okay, we got one creature left right now. Let's go get it. Okay. All right, let's do this. Have they fixed the white bug yet? Not yet, but they said on Twitter today that they think they have it under control. So hopefully we'll see a patch very soon. Yeah, they did say on Twitter today that they got the final stuff going, so possibly some good news. Yeah, I'm hoping the age of the wipe, the equipment wipe, will be coming to an end soon. Because man, it has done less than wonders for the PR of this game. So I really hope they get it under control. Oh, we got left 3. Can we do this? Let's try this. Ha! Nice. All right, I want to get one more hit of stuff first. There we go. Okay, now we can go for the big guy. We're gonna wait for the vulnerability on our jump. There we go. Beautiful. All right. And steam. Great. Crizzle says, any tips to stop dying all the time?
I found one of our pods.
Oh, well, clearly I don't
as a bonus,
do that too well. So.
Again. Excellent. That water's going to be a lifesaver, Outrider.
Crazy Mike says, I love this game. It's a lot of fun. Dude, when this game works, it's fantastic. There's a reason I'm still playing it. With as much as I complain about things, there's a reason I'm still playing it.
Access granted.
I haven't been this into a looter shooter in a long time. Oh, is that it? Is that the helmet, chat? I doubt it, but what do we get? If we get those pants again, I swear to God. Time Ripper. What is Time Ripper? Ultimate Slow. That's a cool looking gun. Look at that. Oh. Pretty fun. This game has some of the best looking legendaries. There's so many of them. Tiago needs to rotate elite drops. Yeah, dude. I think everyone thought that he was going to be rotating every week, but I think the game has been out longer than a week, hasn't it? Well, I don't know anymore, man. Do I like the time challenges? I would prefer more variety. I absolutely would prefer more variety in my time challenges. I think the end game could be so much more interesting if the devs added in like what I would like to see in this game is I would like to see dungeons. I would like to see dungeons where instead of being timed, you were given rewards based on how few times you died. Because then you could have like defensive builds, and you could have devastators that didn't have to be bleed earthquake builds, and like, I think it would be a lot more interesting if there were like you know, bosses that had big, huge, heavy-hitting abilities that were like AoEs on the ground that you had to actually dodge out of. So it's like DPS builds couldn't just waltz through them. I think there's a lot of really fun things they could do with this game. They could make it more tactical, slower, and frankly, for people like me, more enjoyable. I'm not a super fan about the fact that the entire endgame is timed. The looter shooter aspect of the game is good enough to where I keep playing it.
Must have been a fine.
But I think dungeons, I think defend in place horde modes, gigantic epic single boss fights. So I have to admit, Eye of the Storm was a big letdown. Eye of the Storm was a big letdown. I thought Eye of the Storm was going to be like a giant unique boss. I thought it was going to fight a tornado. And instead it was like 3 normal pillar events and then a boss I'd already fought with really annoying ads. Little less than I was hoping for there. But I again, they've got the systems in place. Like, you know those giant hulking weird creatures? I'd love to fight under one of those and like have to figure out how to kill that thing. And like there's so many cool things we could do. And this game is set up to where it's like we could do all that stuff. They just have to make it and put it in. And I'll pay for it if you need to make it a DLC or something, whatever. But you know, I don't care. But I would love to see some like really cool developed endgame content for this game. I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really cool. Let's see. Yes. Yes, I will take that as for our build right there. Look at that. Boom. Done. Bada boom. Are we gonna sell some stuff, dude? Actually, let's look through our gear real quick. All right, let's mark everything and then we'll unmark stuff we don't want. So this we're gonna keep because we're gonna make an anomaly build. God, I love the look of that helmet. Isn't that badass? We're gonna make an anomaly build at some point because I'm gonna want to try it. No. 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 Yes. No. Oh, Bobo mods, but I really like the passives. And the armor value's killer too. But we're not going to use Time Rift in our anomaly build. That's too bad. Nope. Nope. Well, Perseverance munitions, not shield. Never mind. Maybe. Do we already have boots? We'll see. Okay. You always crash during prime time? I've actually had very few crashes recently. Yeah, I don't think we've crashed once tonight. It's been relatively smooth. I don't know what's going on with it. It's, you know, it's not good when it's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not crashing. It's weird. That's unfortunately never a great thing, is it? Huh. Something strange is happening. So for our potential anomaly build, we now have a helmet, a body armor, the gloves, a pant, and a potential boot. At the start of the stream tomorrow night, we are going to make an anomaly build. Yep, at the start of the cozy stream tomorrow night, we're gonna start messing with an anomaly build. Yep. Let's mix it up a little bit. Can I do a T15 Time Worn Spire? I don't know. Last time I did this was apparently T11, according to this.
Juno scouts reported a pod streaking through the sky near a sacred monument in the ancient ruins. It's bound to have attracted the wrong kind of attention. Be careful, my friend.
I don't even know. Dude, the last time we did this was T11. It's been a long time since we did this.
Praise accepted.
Damn trees with the 5 bomb! My dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, thank you.
Looks like Kang's fighters have already set up camp.
Oh god, is this the one with the boss? Is this the one with the 6 bosses? 5 bosses? Whatever. Is that this one? No, it's not. Oh, good. Okay. I don't know how I deal with that one, to be honest. I don't know why in this one it marks the... What are these people that are marked? They're normal dudes. They're not even special. Only in this map they do it, too. Let's get nutty? Let's get nutty. Uh-oh. Is my son acting weird? He's fine. I keep hearing noises through my kids' God, I wish I could pause this game. Oh, if only this game was single player and I could pause it. Cool. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, my kids are fine. All right, I don't know what's going on there. God, I love that warp. Oh, feels good, man. Okay. So far, I'm not liking that it seems like I am forced to play shotgun if I want a trickster. Well, Sith Lord, it's important to mention that the trickster gets its life back from killing enemies at close range. So it's kind of like shotgun built in a lot of ways. But that being said, you can absolutely go assault rifle if you want to. I've actually seen trickster builds that don't even use either, but you know. It seems like shotgun or assault rifle is what you play if you want to be a trickster. That's also what the passive tree buffs, so, you know, take that for what it is. If you want to play a ranged weapon class, you probably want to play a different class. Technomancer is great with ranged weapons. So is Pyromancer. They're both really good range classes. Devastator can be used with range, but they're a little bit better up in your face. Any progress today? New items for your build? No, not yet. The new items I'm looking for my build are a good pump action shotgun or a specific helmet, and I have not gotten either. So we are still looking. I have gotten more legendaries for my collection. That's good. And we're working on our anomaly build as well, so that's also good. Oh, god damn it. Swarmed by these little jerks. Great. What's the helmet I want to get? Specifically, the helmet I want to get has a T3 mod that makes it so whenever I warp, it reloads my gun, replenishes my gun. Important to mention. That's a different type of thing. And if I can get that specific mod in my build, then I can free up the secondary mod on my weapon to do more damage. And also getting a pump shotgun will synergize a lot better with Venator's knife, which is the main component of my build. So there's a couple different things I can use to really make it better. And I'm hoping to do just that. So the two big changes are a pump shotgun and that helmet. For the mod. You know. Come on, man. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah.
The gate's open. Whoa. The pack sure knew how to impress.
Okay. No! Oh, I thought I just crashed. That was a heart-dropping moment. Shit. Not good. Okay, 2 down. Great. Oh, if he hadn't jumped, he wouldn't have gotten outside of my range there. Okay, since we already had to reload, though, that's not too bad. Oh, that's a lot of evil bugs over there. Jesus, these things can end runs in the wrong circumstances. Ha! Great. Did we get gold? Yes.
Tiago,
great.
the monument's clear. I got the pod.
You did it, Outrider. And Kang's fighters are on the run. For the time being.
Back in our lands, interfering again. Haven't you done enough, Outrider?
If you're still alive, clearly not.
You're clearly capable. I should have never doubted that. But everyone slips up eventually, even you. And when you do, I'll be there to watch you fall.
Show your face sometime, Kang. And I might start taking you seriously.
Oh my.
Praise accepted.
Hey, thank you, Sea Warrior. Appreciate it, bud.
Access granted.
Hmm. Looks pretty badass. Killing shots create a blast that restore 33% of max health to players. Hmm. The DPS is super low on it. Like super low. The beautiful thing is like if you see that, my auto shotgun fires like really quickly. But that 7,000 damage is only multiplied to 14,000 with the Venators. So this one would be multiplied to 56,000 damage. Everything I would shoot with this would be 56k. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of damage. Still though, defensive mod. The last thing I really need right now is defensive mods. Unfortunately, but hey, another one for the collection. Another one for the collection. There's a mod better than your Killing Frenzy? Oh, I'm sure there is, dude. I actually have a fraction of the legendaries right now. Yep. Like there's what? Like there's 70 plus legendaries, I think. So I clearly need a lot more. Yeah. On that note, I gotta get out of here. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you guys had fun. We didn't get our helmet, but we got some more legendaries. Good stuff. We did get some legendary armor we hadn't had yet, so that works too. On that note, I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET for something. Maybe Disco Elysium. Maybe some more Evil Genius. I don't know. We'll see. But it should be fun regardless. And I hope to see you here for it. So have a great rest of your day, an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the globe. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.